I want to say a massive thanks to Donnie for inviting me on today. I really appreciate it. So I hope you enjoy this wee slideshow and I hope you all get inspired and I hope it helps somebody out one day. So my name is Justine Weir. My Instagram name is underscore styled by Justine. I am 24-year-old and I'm a creative stylist at Tweedy and Marshall Hairdressing in Falkirk. I am a digital ambassador for Sports Golf for the UK and Ireland, and I was also part of the Sports Golf Young Artistic team in 2019. In June 2020, I was the rising star for the Creative Head magazine as well. I qualified hairdressing in 2018. I was lucky enough to become self-employed only 2 months after qualifying. So I done this through building myself up during I was training. I was always making sure that I was getting clients in for my training. Especially when you start out, you want to try and build as much people up as you possibly can. So I done this due to social media. So social media plays a massive part in our everyday life. Personally, I think that every hairdresser, beautician, makeup artist, anybody should have an Instagram page. It's great advertisement, gets your name out there for free. You connect with so many different people and you learn great skills from people all over the world. What I've done in my hairdressing career already. So when I was in college back in 2016, I became second in the avant-garde hairdressing competition. So I was so buzzing for that. Obviously, I just qualified my level two then. I never thought I would even possibly have made that. So yeah, when we went to the competition and I came second place, I was really excited. So I think that's kind of gave me the drive to know there's more things to do in hairdressing. So in 2019, I was part of the Sports Golf Young Artistic team. I trained with some of the best people in the industry. I got to travel to London once or twice a month. I've done photo shoots with Tyler Johnson and Leslie Jennison, two of the global ambassadors for Sports Golf. I worked at the Salon International Sports Golf stand, which was an absolute dream. I always watched Salon International on Instagram when I was training, and I always thought, oh, I'd love to go there. And first time going there, and I was working on the stand, so that was incredible. Um, on my second day at Salon International, Tyler Johnston himself, the global ambassador for Sports Golf, had invited me to be his assistant at his set for the Sports Golf show. So yeah, that was a dream come true. I also went to the British Hairdressing Awards in London, and that blew me away. I was absolutely amazed with the amount of talent that could possibly be in one room. Yeah, I was so grateful for it. So, kind of ways that I would recommend people on how to get into teams and stuff like that. Social media. So, as I say again, social media plays a massive, massive part in our everyday life. Um, gets you known out there. So I think if you're confident and you're messaging people and commenting on people, that you're going to get noticed doing things like that. So you always want to be active. You always want to be showing that you're interested, that you're excited to do things like this. Always want to be available. Whenever I was in the sports golf and artistic team, I always made sure I was available. Anytime if they just randomly gave me a date, I was there because that was a once in a lifetime opportunity. So I always made sure that I was available to go then. You want to be professional, but you want to be yourself. You still want to look fun and young. You don't want to look as if you're too serious for the job. You want to be confident. Obviously, confidence confidence comes from inside yourself. You need to believe in yourself because I knew that when I had first qualified, I was very nervous. I constantly was like, I don't think I can do that. Oh, I don't think I can do that. But I think through working with these teams, it really boosted my confidence and understanding that there is so many people out there as well that is so excited for you. So yeah, definitely be confident. Message and ask stylists if we could go and help them. Even like people from your hometown, if you could go and assist them, if you could go and shadow them, all these kind of things build you up to being confident, and then it helps you get into these teams because when you're confident and believing in yourself, it really, really does help. You want to be yourself. I know that when I'm down in London and working with these teams, I'm still myself, but as I say, being professional. You obviously don't want to look as if you're being boring. So if you're yourself, then that gives off a good light as well. So the Sports Golf Young Artistic team. So I entered the competition by sending away a video of myself talking about my inspiration, my model, where I got this colour palette from, what I was thinking, what inspires me. So I travelled down to London with my model. I was really lucky that one of the other boys that I worked with at the time, he was also travelling down to London to do the competition. So that kind of calmed the nerves a wee bit, because when I went to do the competition, I was beyond nervous. Like it was mental. I never even thought that I'd possibly even have got through to it. So even getting down to London, that was amazing. And I always said that the the messages that I got back from like the judges who judged me and what after I'd done my presentation, that was enough for me. I was happy with that. I was so grateful that I got to go down there and obviously chat to them. So during my time with the Yats, I trained with Debbie G. She is one of Schwarzkopf ambassadors. So I trained on my presentation skills with her. So I always say if it wasn't for Debbie G, I probably wouldn't have been able to even do a presentation like this now for yourselves. Because I doubted myself constantly. So it was, when I think about it, it's crazy how much I've grown, but just learning and talking to other people really makes you believe in yourself. So I also learned the benefits of social media, which is so funny now because when I went down to London, I thought that my Instagram looked amazing. And then I went and spoke to these other people and I'm like, all these ideas, everybody's ideas come together. Now I'm actually a digital ambassador for Schwarzkopf, so that's incredible. I done cut and colour courses with 5 of the Schwarzkopf ambassadors. I done 2 photo shoots with Schwarzkopf. I done the Inspire shoot and a shoot for the Creative Head magazine, which I done with Hooker and Young. The photos I'll be soon to show. I worked at Salon International and then I went to the British Hairdressing Awards. Hi, I'm Justine Weir and I'm 22-year-old and I'm a designer stylist at Tweedy and Marshall Hairdressing in Falkirk. Does it go? Time to get creative. Woo! So these are a couple of photos here of our photo shoot. So this was for the Inspire photo shoot. So this is more of a salon trend. The salon looks that we can do. The Schwarzkopf bring out 2 trends every year: the Essential Looks and the Inspire. The Essential Looks is all catwalk kind of look, and the Essential Looks is inspired by salon use. So yeah, here's some of my photos from the Inspire photo shoot. And this photo shoot here is my own photo shoot for the Creative Head that I did with Hooker and Young. So this was for a very like ungendered kind of look. We're all for boys dressing as girls, girls dressing as boys. I love it. I think it's great. So yeah, we wanted to create this young, funky, trendy look, but still dead editorial. So yeah, I hope you enjoy them. So people that inspire me in the industry. So Schwarzkopf ambassadors like Tyler Johnston, Leslie Jennison, Daniel Granger, Rick Roberts, Susie McGill, they're amazing, amazing people. They're so talented. I always remember looking up to them before I met them and being like, oh, I would love to be able to meet them. I'd love to be able to do what they do. And going and watching these people have just totally changed everything. It really opens up your eyes to a lot of different things that hairdressing has. So the Schwarzkopf Collective members, so that's myself and my other 5 team members. So if you want to head over to my Instagram, after we've done this, you'll be able to follow them and see the kind of things that we post for that. So we do quite a lot of tutorials. We talk about products and stuff like that. So it's good for salon use as well as the ambassadors. They're doing more editorial looks. We're doing quite real life looks. So Ben Brown, amazing at haircuts, absolutely incredible. You should definitely check him out on Instagram. Tony and Guy, the Instagram account Tony and Guy World. So obviously, as you probably know, Tony and Guy is a massive, massive hairdressing collection all over the world. They are. So they just bring all the collections together and work for that. So it's really, really good. They're good for like mood board kind of looks, where you get your inspiration from and stuff. Donnie had said that some people were wondering for wedding hair. So Sharon Blaine is the person to look at. Honestly, she inspires me. Every single wedding I go and do, I look at her Instagram the night before because she inspires me on different kinds of looks. So also you could head over my Instagram and see the wedding kind of styles that I've been doing myself. I do quite a lot of tutorials on step by step on how to create the looks. For colour, I always go to James Earnshaw on Instagram. His colour is incredible. So knowing your brands, there's obviously loads of different types of hairdressing brands. Because I work for Schwarzkopf, I'm all for Schwarzkopf. There is obviously all different brands and ambassadors and different hairdressers out there. So yeah, you really want to take full advantage of this social media because this is where you get your inspiration from for all these people like this because they really do open your eyes to all different things. So Concept Hair magazine is great for junior stylists. They do like stylist of the month, trainer of the month. It's really, really good to go and read. It's also on Instagram as well. Quite a lot of my friends have actually done interviews for Concept Hair magazine. So yeah, I'd recommend for yourselves to definitely go and check that out. The hair show on YouTube is also great to watch. They've always got different people on, different ambassadors on. So yeah, I would definitely go and check them out. When moving into a new salon, so know your stuff. There's nothing better when somebody comes into the salon that is confident at knowing their stuff. Like it really, I think it's confidence always comes down from like what you believe in yourself. Like I will hold my hands up and say when I first qualified, I was a nervous wreck. To think, oh my goodness, I've got this client and I'm in charge of her hair. So yeah, it's a big thing. But I think over the years you start to build a confidence on. Well, I used to just do 14 to 21-year-olds because that was what I felt confident doing because I was always a bit long hair, this and that. Well, now obviously through age, I've now got to 24 that I feel confident enough to push myself and to do different age hair because it's completely different. Show that you're always available and ready to work. So that you always want to go into work and feel excited. Where I think hairdressing, you're always excited. It's a job that constantly pushes you on. It it keeps you motivated definitely. So keeping up with social media, again, that keeps you up with your trends. Make yourself known. So when I say make yourself known, I don't just mean make yourself known through social media. I mean make yourself known in the salon where chat to everybody. Everybody loves a wee chat. So let people know, oh, I'm new here, nice to meet you. And I think that's what builds your confidence up as well. Always look professional. There's nothing better when somebody comes in and they've got especially a hairdresser, their hair done, their makeup done, and that makes your work better. Absolutely. You're standing in front of a mirror all day, so there's nothing better than when you know that you're feeling yourself. So be yourself, be confident, believe in yourself because you can do it. Honestly, it's the truest thing ever. Just like listen to yourself because you can do it. Honestly, you really can do it. You wouldn't have this qualification if you couldn't. You know what I mean? So yeah, I hope you have really enjoyed my wee slideshow. As I say, my Instagram is underscore styled by Justine. My inbox is always open. I'd love to hear some feedback for you guys. And if you ever have any questions or any help or maybe one day if you ever can come and assist me to do something, I'd love that. I'd definitely get you to come in. So yeah, just give me a wee message, alright? And good luck in your next levels of hairdressing, and I'm excited to see you when you all qualify. Alright, thank you.